This is Joel Farrell, and if you've been following any of my platforms, you've seen me talk about finance, mortgage, also the podcast platform Strive for 25, and that's kind of what this ties to. I've got an event that I've been helping put on at a local high school, and so again, if you don't know what Strive for 25 is, Strive for 25 is all about increase income, save 25%, have options to invest. It's got its own platforms: YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, a podcast. We're over 120 episodes in, top 10% globally, a number of entrepreneurs coming on, sharing tips, stories, etc. And so I've been going to Purpose Driven Academy pretty much every Wednesday since the beginning of August, and talking to the high schoolers about content, entrepreneurship. And this is my kind of first journey working with these kids. And we've had a number of competitions and challenges with editing and video and short form and even some long form video. And the school is having its graduation next week, and we're going to be doing a content expose next Wednesday, 6 p.m. They're going to showcase the short film that they prepared. And then we have 10 interview slots where we have entrepreneurs that are local coming in, and the students will be setting up and doing interviews, talking to these entrepreneurs about their business, and then also doing the editing post event to provide some clips and reels to be able to pass back to the entrepreneurs. And so this is some of the things that I've been working on. On the lending side of things, it's been a unique journey the last couple of years. I mean, rates are high, prices are high, and what's coming through my desk are all unique deals, tight ratios, cash to close being tight, people that have to do something, downsize, move, buy a home to maybe lower their out-of-pocket, expanding family. And so with prices and rates higher, it's just been tough to get deals done. That's just kind of what I'm known for in the markets that I work in, and from DC, Virginia, Maryland, Carolinas, Florida, Texas. The networks I've built up over the last 15 years, I'm known as the one that gets the deals done that others can't. And that makes things unique and challenging, but it's what we do and what we're known for. So down payment assistance, investor loans, DSCR loans, unique transactions, et cetera, et cetera. So talking about content and branding, again, my business is unique. I live in St. Louis, and most of my network is, like I said, in different parts of the country. And so it takes something different and extra to be able to stay in front of your network and partners and to be able to stay relevant. And so this is stuff that I do. Podcast I started in 2022, content started posting in 2022, and just continuing to put stuff out there. So if you're a small business owner and you're not where you want to be with your business and growing and marketing, content is one way to be able to do it. I'm streaming on a platform called Restream, and this is going out to multiple platforms. So you're probably going to see this on Facebook. It's also going to go on X. My YouTube for the podcast, Strive for 25 YouTube, it's going there. And that's also going to my mortgage YouTube as well. So I've got this going to different platforms. So content, if you have any questions, how to get started, message me on whatever platform you may be seeing this on. Editing, I use CapCut. That's what I use for my short form. I use Adobe. There's a free version of Adobe that I produce the video content for the podcast, and then also produce using some free resources for the actual podcast. I do use a service called Simplecast to push the audio podcast to multiple platforms, Apple, Spotify, as just an example. And then again, these platforms, YouTube, X, Facebook, they're free. So if you're not using them, it could be a missed opportunity if you're looking to be able to grow your business. And some people that I talk to, hey, I've been thinking about that. I just don't know how to start. I don't know what to do. And that's okay. That's all part of the process. Because the biggest thing that I learned going backwards in time to 2022 is that when you're just getting started, you're probably not going to be very good. And guess what? No one's going to see it. If you don't have an audience, no one's going to see it. So it doesn't even really matter. And just getting the work in, putting the content out there over time. You don't have to do it every single day. I started my journey on July 12th, 2022, and I posted every single day on the Strive for 25 Instagram page for 365 days straight. Did not miss a day. I didn't know what I was doing. I just knew that I was going to post. I just started dabbling and continued to kind of build on the skills and put content out there as the platforms were growing. So here we are. We're in a unique economy, right? Rates are high, prices are high, stock market's up and down, and crypto is doing what it's doing. And so the challenges that I give to myself is, what can I do to be able to increase income? And personally, mortgage world is, this is the worst, couple of years that I've seen in my entire 18-year career. And so it just takes more work to be able to try to sustain business. And in my world, I've been able to add some additional opportunities by doing more commercial loans, apartment complexes, fix and flips, DSCR loans, mobile home parks, other things that we have going on too. So if you're a business owner, okay, what are you doing to grow your business? If you're a W-2 9-to-5 type of person, and if you're not hitting the goals that you want to be able to retire early or doing things you want to do, what can you do to increase income? And that's the thing that's really kind of evolved with the podcast, is the people that I'm seeing that are getting ahead, especially the people who are younger, are the ones that are building a side business or a second job or doing things extra to be able to generate more income, save more money, and have options to invest. So if you have any questions on any of this stuff, message me on any of the platforms. Happy to provide any tips or tools or resources that I use every single day. And I do appreciate your support. We're going to continue going here, and we're going to have some more lives coming up and bring in some guests from different parts of the country talking about real estate, talking about marketing, talking about income. And so it's going to be a lot of fun going forward here as things are kind of coming together. So look forward to continuing to share with you. And if you have any questions, let me know.